Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Today we are checking out the brand new Pokemon card set, Surging Sparks. This set is absolutely sparking on fire right now because a lot of people want boxes of it, and unfortunately right now it looks like stocks of Surging Sparks is a little bit low. I don't know if there's some kind of logistics issues at the Pokemon company. No, this set was not short printed. There's plenty of it. It's just not coming immediately. So take that how you will. Will eventually there will be enough Surging Sparks to meet demand? I would certainly hope so, but that's, that's just me saying it. So ultimately, should you crack open this set or not? I would say highly, highly recommend you crack it open right now. It's an incredibly fun set to crack open. I was opening up a couple packs of it during my pre-release. We pulled some decent cards, and I really, really enjoyed this set. It is a ton of fun. The Pokemon company definitely put a lot of thought into it. If you watch my review of this set, I still stand by my original name. I think this set would have been better called as Dragon's Paradise rather than Surging Sparks because there's a lot more dragon Pokemon than electric Pokemon inside of this set. But I guess Pikachu's the mascot because Pikachu is probably more popular than some other Pokemon, I guess. It just really depends on how you want to look at it. I'm not the marketing expert. Someone at the Pokemon company got to name this set Surging Sparks, so congratulations to them. They probably make way more money naming Pokemon card sets and marketing for the Pokemon company than whatever it is I do. Whoa, we see some shiny cards in the back of this pack. Heck yeah, let's see what we pull. We got ourselves a Brilliant Blender. Nice, I'm going to put that on my kitchen counter. And we pulled ourselves the Hydreigon Special Illustration Rare. That's what we're talking about. Extremely off-centered. Oh man, I hope you guys didn't destroy your eardrums with me shouting there. But wow, the Hydreigon EX Special Illustration Rare. What a gorgeous card. As you can see, very off-centered. But hey, it's our off-centered boy. So very, very happy about that. Let's leave up that bad boy and top load it up. Hydreigon EX. This is definitely one of my chases from this set. If you haven't noticed already, I absolutely think Surging Sparks is a set that you should pick up. I know a lot of people have been skipping a lot of the recent sets. I've seen people in the comment section saying that they haven't opened up a set since 151 or even Stellar Crown. Excuse me, or Crown Zenith. They said the last set they cracked open was Crown Zenith, which is very common. Lots of people skip a couple of sets. And so if you haven't opened up any recent sets like Twilight Masquerade or Stellar Crown or Shrouded Fable, that's very normal. I think lots of people skip those sets. I remember when I did my booster box review of Twilight Masquerade, the comment section just said skip, 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 skip. So very, very common to skip some of these sets. But honestly, Surging Sparks is a great one to come back to. It's a really strong set, and I have a lot of fun cracking it open. We got ourselves a Cyclizar EX with that hat. It's got a hat there, hat boy. We got a lot of Pokemon with a lot of hats, a lot of crowns, and a lot of hats. All right, that's pretty good. You can expect to pull around 3 illustration rares inside of Surging Sparks. And honestly, I still think 3 illustration rare per box is still a little low. It's still a little low. I would prefer it be, 5 illustration rare per box. Woo! Sheesh! Sheesh! Woo! It's getting hot in here. We got ourselves the Pikachu EX. Wow, wow, wow. Man, the polls are just coming in hot with this booster box. Oh, things are getting so spicy here. I'm enjoying this a lot. And that's not because we're pulling lots of good cards. It is partially because I enjoy having fun cracking open sets. But honestly, this set in general is just a very strong set. It's just unfortunate that the prices on Surging Sparks booster boxes are a little high right now because they are short printed. But if you have a local game store near you that has a good price on Surging Sparks, this might be a set you want to crack open right now because it's incredibly enjoyable. I think the art in this set is phenomenal. The illustration rares look so good. The special illustration rares look so good. There's so many good special illustration rares. There's so many great chase cards. Some of my biggest chase cards inside of this set include the Latias and Latios, the Feebas and the Milotic. even the Alolan Executor, that one looks really good as well. All of these are big chase cards for me personally. I would even want some of the full art special illustration rares. There's just so many good cards inside of this set. I believe that if you can pick up this set at release right now at an affordable price, you should be cracking it open. It is that fun. I don't trust me on it, trust my polls. I mean, even if I didn't pull a special illustration rare, I still think this set is very good. I would still probably crack open a couple booster boxes of it. One thing I'll say though is that I'm not going to pick up any of the crazy expensive special illustration rares from this set. If the Pikachu is a $300 card, then I just would not pick it up. I just would not spend $300 on it. If I pull it, then I will now have a Pikachu EX inside of my collection. But if I don't pull it, then I'm not going to spend that money on it. And that's going to be really up to you whether you think it's worth it or not. That's completely up to each individual collector. Wow, that Terapagos, that looks so good. This Terapagos is just a really solid card. I think the Pokemon Company absolutely are doing phenomenal artworks right now. The prices on this set is very expensive, but the pack value is also very high. This might be the highest pack to cost ratio right now in terms of value that you can pull. Of all of these sets from the Scarlet and Violet era, I think you can get back the most amount of value from this specific set. Now, does that matter to you? If that's important to you, if getting your value back from opening up your packs is meaningful to you, then this set is one that you might want to consider. It's absolutely in that category where if you're looking to get back as much value as possible, this set is very high on that scale. There's just a ton of valuable cards. The Latias and Latios, the Hydreigon EX that we have in the background. Black Kyurem is also a dragon Pokemon. I learned that by doing some Wikipedia lookup. So yeah, there's a ton of really cool cards inside of this set that are very popular and high in value. So it is a strong set to crack open. This set will probably also appreciate very well. In terms of nostalgic value, I would give this set probably like a 9 out of 10. There's so many good looking art cards inside of this set. The Latias and Latios specifically is very reminiscent of the Tag Team GX one from Team Up. So is it possible that Surging Sparks is incredibly short printed and for whatever reason they never reprinted? Like it's shocking, but perhaps that's possible. Nothing is impossible. And Team Up never got a reprint, never a huge restock or a reprint, which is why Team Up booster boxes are incredibly expensive because the chase cards inside of Team Up are very, very popular and the boxes are incredibly hard to find. It's almost impossible to find sealed boxes of Team Up anymore. So if everything hits true for Surging Sparks, it's short printed, the cards inside of it are incredibly popular, then is it possible for Surging Sparks to go the way of Team Up? It can. I would rather it didn't because I want more cards in people's hand, but if everything hits right, Surging Sparks could absolutely be the next Team Up. So my recommendation in general is, should you buy Surging Sparks? Yes. Should you open Surging Sparks? Yes. Should you hold Surging Sparks? Yes. One box. All I want is to hold one box of Surging Sparks and nothing really else, which is why I'm actually teaming up with Whatnot. Later this weekend, we're going to be giving away a ton of Surging Sparks booster packs all weekend long. This entire weekend is the start of the Whatnot card show, the biggest card show on Earth. So if you want some free booster packs of Surging Sparks, definitely check it out. If you sign up to Whatnot, you get $15 credit immediately added to your account. And would you know it, I just happen to have some Surging Sparks packs available in my store for under $15. So if you happen to get $15 free credit on Whatnot, you can get free booster packs of Surging Sparks from me, guaranteed. So if you want some free packs of Surging Sparks, definitely check out my live stream. Click the link down in the description and get yourself some free booster packs. Everyone can get some. We got ourselves a Fanpy. A Fanpy? I always call this card, this Pokemon Fanpy, but I guess it's Fanpy. I guess that's little old me. I was a very young trainer when Fanpy came out. I think I was like an 8-year-old kid when Fanpy was a new Pokemon. And I do remember calling it Fanpy for the longest time. Oh my goodness, that brings back so much nostalgia. So this is what I'm talking about. The illustration rares are very solid. We can probably expect to see 3 inside of our whole entire booster box. We already pulled 1 special illustration rare. This booster box is probably as good as it gets. Pulled ourselves a Flygon EX, another dragon. We pulled 3 dragons so far, and 1 electric Pokemon, which is why I still think the name of this set should be Dragon's Paradise, and not Surging Sparks. Definitely a lot more dragon than electric Pokemon. We're about halfway through the set, the box, and I'm very happy with my pull so far. Everything about this set is a yes. It's a little bit unfortunate that Prismatic Evolutions took so much of the thunder from this set, right? Because a lot of the announcement for Prismatic Evolutions came out exactly 1 week before the release of Surging Sparks, and it stole so much of the hype from this set, which is so unfortunate. That's something the Pokemon Company should really control, because we should be learning about sets after the last one has fully released, because we're not even at the release of Surging Sparks, and we're already talking about the next Pokemon card set. It just doesn't feel right. It leaves a poor taste in my mouth, and it feels like Prismatic Evolution just stole the stage from Surging Sparks, and I feel so bad for Surging Sparks. It's not that Surging Sparks is a bad set, or it's not that people don't care about Surging Sparks. It's just that this shouldn't be occurring. Ultimately, I think the announcement of Prismatic Evolution should have probably came out around 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now would be perfect, okay? We've already got Surging Sparks. It was a great and fun set. You can still find it in stores, and now people are interested in knowing what is next, what is going to be coming out next. But right now, even before the release of Surging Sparks, the internet, if you go on to any Pokemon subreddit, everyone's talking about the special illustration rares inside of Prismatic Evolutions, which is so unfortunate. We got ourselves Shiinotic, another really solid illustration rare from the wonderful set of Surging Sparks. So I cannot recommend this set enough. If you want to crack open any set right now, I think Surging Sparks is a very strong one. My one concern with this set is that it's very expensive right now for a booster box, because for whatever reason, there's not a ton of stocks of it available. So that's definitely unfortunate. If you can find any available inside of your Walmart, your GameStop, this is a fun set to crack open even 1 Elite Trainer box of. And of all the series from Scarlet and Violet, I would say Surging Sparks is the strongest main series set. You know, there's lots of strong main series set. Paldea Evolve is very solid. Twilight Masquerade is very solid. Stellar Crown is very solid. I would say Surging Sparks is better than all of them. And that's a very bold statement, but I would stick to it. I would say, yeah, I think this set is better overall than the other ones combined, honestly. Obviously, Twilight Masquerade has Greninja, but I think overall, even if the most expensive card inside of Surging Sparks is not more expensive than the Greninja, I think there's just plenty of other middle-of-the-road hits that you can pull from Surging Sparks. And that doesn't mean any of those other sets are weak. I actually think the Scarlet and Violet era is very, very strong overall. Looks like we're down to our final few booster packs. I'm going to try and rapid fire crack these packs open and see if we can get one more illustration rare. Typically inside of a booster box, you can find around, on average, 3 illustration rare. It seems like the Pokemon Company has been doing around a ratio of 1 illustration rare inside of every single 12 booster packs. And the pull rates for special illustration rare from Surging Sparks looks to be about 1 in every other booster box. So inside of 2 booster box, you'll typically find 1 special illustration rare, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think it's better if you just get 1 special illustration rare per box. That would be perfect. Obviously, it would hurt the value of the special illustration rares because they're not as rare as other sets. However, I still think that's the best ratio for special illustration rare, because if you don't pull one, you feel disappointed, and I hate disappointing collectors. For me, ultimately, the collectors are what's important, and you really want to make sure that every single collector is really happy with a set. So if you can you really should be getting some more. Wow, we got ourselves a Sylveon EX. Is this new? I mean, obviously it's new. It's definitely from Surging Sparks. It would be so funny if this was a Prismatic Evolutions error. We get a Prismatic Evolutions error a couple of days before, or a couple of months before Prismatic Evolutions actually release. It looks like the Sylveon EX is actually inside of Surging Sparks, which is so funny. Does that mean we won't see Sylveon EX, that specific Sylveon EX, inside of Prismatic Evolutions? It's very possible. It must be because Prismatic Evolutions is already a fairly small set, so they don't want to fill it with every single new card. It would just be too much to have every single evolutions, just regular versions of them, full art versions of them, EX versions of them. It would just be a ton. I do know there's plenty of other cards inside of Prismatic Evolutions that are not EVs. All right, 2 final booster packs so far. I would really like to pull one more illustration rare. That's all I want. We don't need another secret rare. We don't need... Actually, I wouldn't mind a full art trainer either. We haven't pulled a single full art trainer, so I would love to see one of the full art trainers from this set. If we don't pull that, I still think that this box has been above average. And there we go. We got ourselves one of the better illustration rares from this set, honestly. We got ourselves the Ceruledge illustration rare. Very, very solid. I'll put it right back there. Final booster pack from Surging Sparks. Let's see what we get. This is exactly what you can sort of expect from your booster box as well. 3 illustration rares and probably a couple of full art cards or a secret rare of some kind or another. You might not pull a special illustration rares, but pretty much this is a very solid booster box overall. We got ourselves a Latias full art at the very end there. So there you go. 3 illustration rare, 2 full art EX. No full art trainer cards, but every single booster box is different. Our biggest hit from this box, I don't know the price on this card, but I really like it. I think the art on the Hydreigon EX is very, very solid. Almost underrated inside of this set. It's not that this is a bad card. It would be a chase card inside of most other sets like Paradox Rift. If this card was in Paradox Rift, it would absolutely be one of the top chase cards. It's unfortunate that it's got other big chases inside of this set like the Pikachu EX, the Milotic, and the Latias and Latios that are really carrying a lot of it as well. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this early box opening of Surging Sparks. This is a fun set to hold, open, and definitely to purchase. I would highly recommend you guys pick one up if you can. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in my live stream later this weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.